What's up, Big Blue fans? It's your man Mazer with Football the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Hey, today I want to talk about something, that's been going on, that people have been talking about for a bit. What should the Giants do with pick number 5? Should they trade down? Should they keep it? Who should they draft? Well, I'm thinking this. If the Giants, if Sonny Styles is not available, then and they don't trade down and still be able to get, say, Caleb Downs, then the question out there I hear a lot about is what should they do? Should they draft Jeremiah Love? If you ask Clay from Brooklyn, he says, "Nah, no way, no way." You ask me, I say yes. The Giants should definitely trade. Should definitely draft Jeremiah Love. They gotta draft him. You gotta draft the guy. You gotta go big. You gotta go big. You know what? While I'm talking about Jeremiah Love, let me get you in and let you watch why the Giants should draft Jeremiah Love. Okay. Well, I think of the reason why he should be on part of the Giants team. You gotta look at it like this. The Giants have a young quarterback, right? Okay, we got a young quarterback. We got Jaxxson Dart. He's going to be in year 2. We gotta do something within his rookie contract because once the rookie contract is up, he's gonna want the big dough. So you got to build around that young quarterback. You got to do it. I believe you got to do it immediately. You got to accelerate his development. You got to surround him with an elite running back. And what an elite running back gives him is easier reads, play action success, and fewer obvious passing downs. Because when defenses know you're going to pass, like with this, first and 10, second and 10, and then on third down, you're going to throw. But with a guy like Jeremiah Love, it could be first and 10, second and 10, and then it could be on third down, it could be, there he goes, Love goes down to the right. He's going, he jumps, he leaps, and he's going for touchdown, Jeremiah Love. That could be it. Another reason you got to go with Jeremiah Love is look, Jeremiah Love takes the pressure off of Jaxxson Dart. Young quarterbacks fail when asked to do too much. So Love allows the offense to stay balanced, avoid third and long, and control the tempo. We want to be game managers. A lot of times you don't want to be 3 and out. So with Jeremiah Love, he's going to help the Giants, move the sticks. And again, that's how you protect a developing franchise quarterback. Also, you want to say is Jeremiah Love's create explosive play action. With Love in the backfield, safeties must creep up. Linebackers hesitate. And you know what that does? That opens up Jaxxson Dart for deep shots down the field for who? Malik Neighbors. Yes, sir. Intermediate crosses to Likely. And so that's perfect for Jaxxson Dart's aggressive style. Well, fourthly, you look at it this way. Jeremiah Love can simplify the offensive system. Instead of a complex pass-heavy scheme, because if once they stop the run, it's going to be pass, 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 pass. So you don't have to have a complex pass-heavy scheme. You can run outside zones, RPOs, and bootlegs. This makes the offense quarterback friendly and efficient. And remember, if it's going to be RPOs, Jaxxson Dart, get down. Get 4, 5 yards and get down. Slide. Fifthly, with Jeremiah Love, we want to maximize offensive efficiency, not volume. You don't need Dart throwing 40+ times a game. Not at all. Not at all. You need 18 to 24 high-quality throws, off-play action against lighter boxes. Love helps create that environment. Sixthly, you unlock positionless football. Pair Love with Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatterboo. Now you can motion backs into the slot, run split back sets, force mismatches versus linebackers. That's modern offense. That's what we want to happen. Also, it gives the Giants a true offensive identity. Because last year we didn't really have a true identity. We had a lot of injuries. And like Clay from Brooklyn would say, we had injuries to key running backs like Scatterboo went down. Tracy got hurt for a bit. He was out. But I know he's gonna say, yeah, but we still had a great offense. But with Jeremiah Love, Jeremiah Love and Dart, you become a run first explosive play action offense. That's a clear, sustainable blueprint. Jeremiah Love helps the offensive line look better too. They'll look a whole lot better than what they look like now. We can have an average offensive line, which we know the Giants pretty much have an average offensive line, and the elite running back, what he does with his traits of vision, burst, and broken tackles, turns the 2-yard plays into 6-yard plays into there he goes, there Jeremiah Love goes again, and he scores again with an average offensive line. Another thing is with Jeremiah Love, you can control the game script. A strong run game keeps your defense fresh, it limits opponents' possessions, and shortens games. That's how young teams stay competitive. That's key for the Giants. We will have a young team where the young quarterback is leading the way. So you want to control the game, get Jeremiah Love out there. And lastly, with Jeremiah Love as a running back, we have elite production on a rookie deal. You now have a quarterback on a rookie deal, Jaxxson Dart, and running back on a rookie deal, Jeremiah Love. That's maximum roster building flexibility. You can then spend on a wide receiver 2 if you want behind, Malik Neighbors. You can invest in defense and build an offensive line depth. We definitely need some depth in the offensive line. So what I want to say is this. Definitely. We want to draft Jeremiah Love, so he can do things like this. See how he runs for another touchdown? That's what we want. And I believe it's really in the Giants' best interest, again, if Sonny Styles is not available, if they don't, the Giants don't, say move back 1 or 2 places, maybe go back with the New Orleans Saints and a couple places and then draft Caleb Downs and then get a couple of extra picks. They don't do that. And Jeremiah Love is available to get selected. The Giants must draft Jeremiah Love. So what do you think? Do you believe me? Do you believe me, or do you believe Clay from Brooklyn? No, because Clay from Brooklyn is a no to Jeremiah Love. Mazo is a yes for Jeremiah Love. But you know what? We want to know, what do you think? Put in the comments, what do you think? Should the Giants draft Jeremiah Love if he's available? And also, would you do me a favor? Could you like, share, subscribe to our channel? We appreciate your support. Again, this is Mazo with Football with the Fellas. It's all about Big Blue. Until next time, y'all. Peace.